My twin sister copied everything I did for years, until I fed her a lie that changed her life. My twin sister Ella doesn't just copy me, she's become me. And I don't mean in the normal twin way where we accidentally buy the same shirt or finish each other's sentences. I mean she watches me live my life like she's studying for a test, then takes the exam and somehow gets a better grade. It's been like this since before I can remember, and everyone just thinks it's cute. By middle school, the copying got worse. I'd finally made my own friends, people who knew me without Ella around. But Ella started showing up and mimicking everything about me like a parasite, from my laugh to my hand movements to how I tucked my hair behind my ear. Within a month, my friends were inviting both twins to everything. To be fair, and I'd lost the only space that was supposed to be mine. Then came sophomore year. I told Ella I liked Jason from math class and made her promise not to tell anyone because I just needed someone to talk to. The next day, everyone at school knew, but it got worse when Ella started flirting with him herself, going to his basketball games and laughing too loud at his jokes. When he finally asked her out, she actually asked if I minded, saying, "What? You said you liked him." So I wanted to see why. After that, I never told her secrets again. But college was the final straw. Senior year, Ella was obsessed with California and had pictures of UCLA and beaches all over her room, so I secretly applied to East Coast schools only. When I got into Boston University, I thought I was finally free and told my family at dinner while everyone celebrated. 2 weeks before graduation, Ella made her announcement. Surprise! I got into BU too. We can be roommates. She'd applied behind my back using my essay ideas and activities, and now I was trapped again at the school that was supposed to be my escape. That was 2 years ago. Now we're sophomores sharing a dorm room I never wanted, and living a life that still doesn't feel like mine, with one exception. My boyfriend, Marcus. We'd been together 4 years since junior year of high school, and he was the only thing Ella couldn't touch. Then Halloween night, I was dying in bed with the flu, temperature 102, and couldn't keep water down. So when Marcus texted about skipping the party to bring me soup, I told him to go have fun since I'd be passed out anyway. 2 a.m. My phone explodes with texts from everyone at the party asking why I'm there with Marcus, and then my roommate sends a video of Ella in my Red Devil costume grinding against him in the basement of Sigma Chi before they start making out and leave together. Marcus showed up at 6 a.m. still drunk, confused why I was in bed when he'd just dropped me off at my dorm, claiming she said she was me and knew private details. His excuse was pathetic, and we both knew it because drunk or not. After 4 years, you know which twin you're kissing. But Ella just smirked the next morning and said, "Can't blame him for not knowing the difference. Maybe you two weren't as solid as you thought." That was it. The last piece of me I had left, completely gone. I stayed in bed for days, too sick to fight, still trapped in a dorm with the girl who'd taken everything. 2 weeks later, my friend Jess finally dragged me out of bed because she said I needed to get out of the dorm. We ended up in a Halloween clearance store where I started trying on wigs while Jess shopped. Then I put on this hideous mushroom bob with pink undertones, the kind of haircut that screams, "I make bad decisions and own 7 cats." Jess burst out laughing and said I looked like a completely different person. That's when it hit me. Staring at my reflection in something so ugly, Ella would never copy it unless she thought I'd done it first. I had an idea that gave me energy for the first time since Marcus. I bought it, spent an hour getting the perfect selfie angle to hide the wig edges, and posted it on Instagram with "Fresh start, fresh cut." Ella monitors my social media obsessively, and exactly as expected, her text came in 47 minutes. "OMG, what did you do? I know it's crazy, but I love it," I typed back. "I feel so free. Like finally I'm becoming who I'm meant to be." She was already taking the bait, asking where I went, so I named a real salon downtown and told her I'd asked for something editorial. Best decision ever. You should totally try something new too. 3 days later, I walked into our parents' house for Sunday dinner to find Ella at the table, proudly showing off her new permanent mushroom cut to our cousin. It was somehow worse than the wig with shorter, choppier layers that stuck out at weird angles like the hairdresser had really committed to the editorial vision. The moment she saw my long hair, her face shifted from proud to horrified as the realization hit. You said you cut it. You said you loved it." "I do love it," I said, sitting down calmly. "On you." She cried and screamed while her parents demanded I cut mine to match for fairness, but I just smiled and refused. Ella's stuck with that ridiculous mushroom cut for at least a year, and everyone can tell which twin is which. She still tries to copy my coffee orders and study spots, but now she has to do it with aggressive layers sticking out at odd angles. When someone steals your entire existence one choice at a time, sometimes you have to give them something they can't undo.